Hey, Shalom Shalom Mishpocha. Welcome to another edition of Ray Bash's Ramblings. I'm your host, Rabbi Yehuda Ben Shomer, and this is part 2 in a 3-part series of my trip to Nigeria. And in this portion, I would like to talk about the Igbo people of Nigeria, who claims to be descendants of the lost tribe of Gad. As you know, Gad, one of the lost 10 tribes, was taken off into Assyrian captivity and was never heard from again. Now, Gad, if you'll remember through Scripture, is the 7th son of Jacob, the first son of Jacob and Zilpah, the handmaid of Leah, and he was considered the 5th son of Leah. So that's pretty significant. Now, I have my own personal theory, since the ethnicity of Zilpah remains a mystery, unknown. I don't know, perhaps there may be a word about it in some pseudepigraphal or rabbinic literature, but her ethnicity remains unknown. So I have a theory that possibly she may have been a Hamitic black woman, and this would explain why the Igbo people are black, and that when they were in Assyrian captivity, that eventually they made their way to Africa, where the rest of the people with the same skin color resides. Not only that, but their stone in the Levitical breastplate is onyx, which is black. So these are just some theories and speculations on my part regarding this. But Gad means an army or a troop. And the implication is also of good fortune, because there's a pagan deity that went by the name of Gad as well. But Jacob prophetically blessed his children to be an overcoming troop, that even though they may lose battles, they would always win the war. And Moshe also blessed in the same manner, and he actually blessed Gad similar unto Judah, where he called Gad a lion that would basically rip the arm and the crown off of those who attacked them. And so Gad was like a warrior tribe, likened unto a lion. In the pseudepigraphal book, the Testament of Gad, the theme of the book is guarding one's heart against hate and murder, which would be a good balanced message that you would want to give to a warrior tribe, so that they can keep their spirit and their mind in check. Revelation 7:5 says that they were 1,200 of Gad sealed, which meant that even though Gad is a lost tribe, that in the future, in the end, they will return, and there will be some that are sealed of the tribe of Gad. So the Igbo people claim to be a descendant of Gad through Eri. So there are other peoples, such as Spaniards and even some Arabs, who claim to be from the tribe of Gad. And this could well possibly be, because even though Gad was one man, he had many sons, and each son became a clan leader, a clan head, an elder in Gad, which the Igbo people claim to come from Eri, which was one of Gad's sons. Now, Igbo, they get the word Igbo from the word Eber, which is where we get the word Hebrew. Eber was a descendant of Shem, and Shem is the father of all the Semitic Jewish people. And so Igbo is a mispronunciation of the word Eber, and hence the word Hebrew. So Igbo relates to the word Hebrew. So the people are called Obu-Gad, or the Hebrew people of Gad. Now, there have been many archaeologists and scholars, Gentile and Jewish, and chief rabbis who have made their way to Nigeria, where the Igbo people are, and have investigated their claims. And there are many of them who truly and sincerely believe that they are of the lost tribe of Gad. The Igbo people, from the descendant of Eri, has one of the longest running kingly dynasties in all of Africa. And I was able to meet the Obu-Gad king, and was able to visit his palace and spend some time with him there. And he showed me an ancient shrine that was built over a stone throne, which is the ancient throne of Gad. And on the foot of the throne, there is a Paleo-Hebrew inscription made from shells, such as this one on my necklace, which was the ancient form of currency back then in Africa. And it's Paleo-Hebrew, and the word means give or gift. something of that nature. There's also been a bronze Star of David that was also uncovered around that area as well. So there's been some archaeological evidences regarding the Ibu people being from Gad. Again, you can see the blog and more evidences, scholarly and archaeological and historical and cultural. If you check out my blog on MySpace or Facebook regarding this. So my time's limited, so I can't cite every evidence or everything, so I'm just kind of briefly going over some things. But even in the Encyclopedia Britannica in 1929, they connect the Ibu people to the tribe of Gad as well. And there's a Torah commentary of Shemot back in 1922 that makes the Obu-Gad connection also. So now when the Ophia warriors of Abia State in Nigeria, when they first came to Nigeria, the locals asked them who they were, and they responded, "We are Hebrews." Also, let me tell you about a little bit of cultural evidence regarding the Ibu people. Before the white man came, before the missionaries came, the Ibu people had kept many laws of the Torah. They kept the 7-year cycle where they would forgive debts and release servants. They kept the laws of Nidah, where they would separate from their wives when they were menstruating. Let's see, there's other evidences. Let's see. Let me just check here. They also practiced circumcision on the 8th day. They also covered their head. Many people may have wondered what kind of kippah this is. Well, this is an Ibu kippah that the chiefs wear. While I was there, they made me a chief, and they gave me this hat. And so this is the traditional kippah that the Ibu people wear. They also bury their dead facing east, and they also believe in the resurrection, and the preference and inheritance of leadership was given to the firstborn and passed down through the fathers. So they kept many of the Jewish laws. And one Ibu man named Avraham, who is a cantor in the Netzari Jewish community in Nigeria, said, "In a nutshell, every law, as stated in the Torah, was being practiced by our forefathers before the advent of Christianity, except that our forefathers went into idol worship, but they still kept the traditions as was handed down to them by their forefathers." So when the Christians came in to evangelize the Ibu people, they were shocked to see that they kept much of the Torah, and because Christians think the Torah has been done away with, they tried to force the Ibu people to give up many of these Torah practices that they kept. They also, by the way, had a naming ceremony on the 8th day, right after the circumcising their children on the 8th day. So they didn't learn circumcision from the white men or from the missionaries or anything like that. So the Ibu people who stake their claim to the lost tribe of Gad, this is not a fly-by-night kind of claim, but it is substantiated historically, archaeologically, culturally, and things of this nature. So this is just kind of a brief video based on my blog that I wanted to share with you regarding the Ibu people and how they are connected to the tribe of Gad. While I was there, the Ibu people made me an honorary chief, as I said, and when I visited the king, he knew that I was made an honorary chief, and on top of that, he made me a royal ambassador to the tribe of Gad, to the people of Obu-Gad. So it is part of my responsibility and part of my job now to spread the word about the Ibu people being the long-lost tribe of the children of Gad, the children of Israel. So when I was there, the king of the Ibus, he greeted me like a long-lost brother, and he was very happy to meet me. And so I was able to talk to him, and I was able to pray for him and give him the Aaronic blessing. I was able to eat a meal with him, so it was a very awesome, very humbling, very privileged experience. So in the next couple weeks, I'll be making a part 3, which will be split up into sub-parts, where I'll be talking about my actual missions trip, the places I went, the things I talked about, the people that I met, and the things that I saw. So I'm running out of time here, so I'm just going to end it right now. So thanks for watching. Shalom and Shavua Tov. Bye.